Right, welcome back to another episode. This episode, I'm working down here on the back panel. I've just been, some of the runs that I got with the epoxy, I've just been scraping them out with one of these. So I'll just show you what I've been doing. So I got a little run there, and all I do is just scrape it off. I've got a little run there, just scraped it off. If you can just see the outside, I'm probably just going to do the rest of it with some flat wet and dry. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to be doing this repair, so I need to take a bit of this masking off so that I can see where the line is. And then I'm going to tap some of this down and start the repair. This one's going to be quite easy because that line lines up with her and that line lines up with her, so both lines line up that side. And that's pretty much, it's pretty good that it's slightly off. If anything, it's slightly higher, but we're just going to get some filler in there, so I'll just fill straight across there, a little bit up there, and let's see, it'll be this one that's the hardest, with this line that's to the lines here and the lines up there. So I'm gonna have to tap this in to about here, and all I've got myself is some but people who do dent repairs use these sort of things. So I'm just going to tap it down a bit. I don't want to use the hammer because that's metal and this is plastic, and it shouldn't damage my my primer. And all I'm going to do, I'm just going to put some paper over there so that all my shavings don't go in the car, because I haven't masked it up yet and I've still got the boot lid on. So I'm just going to get on with it. I've just rubbed that down with a 180s thing. I thought I were recording, but I turned around and I'm not even recording, so I was supposed to be recording that. Anyway, so I'm going to get some filler mixed up now and get some filler in it. I'll just wait for that to dry. I'm not the best at putting filler in. I find it really awkward. But we'll see how it goes. And I'll just need to flat it down. It just looks a bit odd like that now. And while we're waiting for it to dry, if anyone's interested, I had these little stickers made up with the car. I don't know whether you could see it or not, but it's just a sticker of the car. If anyone's interested in them, I ship to the UK, I ship abroad, all over the world, and they're on eBay, and I think I've named it Velma the Sticker. So if you go on eBay and type in Velma the Sticker, if you don't want them, it doesn't really matter, does it? I just thought people might like them. Yeah, if you want it, go and find them on eBay. They're only tiny. I do have the measurements on eBay. Can you see how I've got that line nearly already? So I've just got to work on that line now. Really, I should have put the joint up here, but I wouldn't have been able to get to the bare metal there. The only reason why I've done it there is because when you look inside the boot lid, you can see across here, and I could see where the bare metal were. But in hindsight, I probably should have just gone there and it would have been a lot easier. I wouldn't have needed to worry about any of this then. But there you go. We'll get this right. And I haven't really put that much filler in it. Right, that's one skim, and it just looks a bit weird because obviously there's high spots there, these are high spots, but all in all I'm happy with that. That's where the filler line is. You can see, sorry, not the filler line, you can see where the weld is there, and then that has just brought it all into one line now. If you look at that, I just need to get some filler there. It's just a bit, I didn't get it right well, so I'm going to do another little skim and just get that bit. I don't need to touch any of this, because once I've high builded that, you'll never tell. There's only these videos that'll show it, so I'm quite happy with that. So the majority of the filler is in that area there, so that line's a bit high, and then it brings it straight into line with that. And once I block along there, it'll be good. That I'm happy with that. So we carry on. It just looks a bit with filler, it just looks a bit, yeah, but once the primer's on and it's blocked down again, it'll be nice for that. So I'm quite happy with that. I've started that one first because that were the worst. So 100% happy with that, and I'm just going to go and get another coat of filler in it. Right, we've got some filler in that side now, and I'm just going to block it down. All I'm using is a piece of wood and some 240s. I've just put another little skim in there. Once that's done, that'll be fine for high build then. Be beautiful, that. Wait while I get some primer on this. Just a bit more on there. I'm not going to film it because my battery's going flat. I've got another one on charge. You've just seen me blocking, doing the edges. I've just used 240s, and now I'm gonna give it a red scotch, seal it in, and then it's ready for high build. I'm not going to be high building it today because I've got to let the sealer go off, but I just want to get in all these edges, like down in there. So I'm going to seal all those edges in, seal down here. Now as for the trims that go in there, I've got some new ones, heritage ones. But in all honesty, I'm not really sure when to put them on. I think I might just red scotch them and eye build them and then put them on. Once I've eye builded it, eye build the bits and put them on, and I'm going to seal them in so that no water can get in again. When this were done originally, or whenever, if it were done after, whatever, there were no sealer in it, and the water has just got in and sort of attacked all the inside of there. So I'm going to seal them in. I've just got to red scotch it now, and we're ready for some sealer. Right, we are ready for high build. So we've just put a bit of sealer in some areas. Just going to let that go off. So it'll be tomorrow when I do it now. but it's freezing in here, so I had to get my heater on under there. So all the back just needs high building. So next time you see us, I'll be on, what do you call it, we'll be on a time lapse. I'll time lapse me high building it. Alright. Film under there. Doing the ceiling, I'm not, it's not good. But anyway, so once I've high builded it, I can always check all the holes before I actually paint the thing, just to make sure all the gaps are sealed up. Where those holes are, I've put my finger in and wiped it all inside it. Same with that centre one. I've wiped all my finger inside it. So we just need to high build it now. So let's get on with it. Just to let you see what products I'm using. So I'm using U-Pol again, same as the U-Pol epoxy and the U-Pol Raptor, and this is the one that I'm using. So it's a 4:1 mix. This is how it came to me. So it come to me smashed to bits, and the company gave me a new tin to put it in, which was nice of them. So obviously if you're going to see that, I'm going to be throwing that in bin. So that's the stuff that I'm using. It were 55 quid for 5 litre and a, what do you call it, a litre hardener. I think it's it's a litre hardener. No, 4 litre. I didn't get 5 litre, 4 litre. I don't know what I'm talking about, don't listen to me. Right, so I'm going to start putting you on time lapse, and I'm going to start high building. Right, we're in high build, still drying, but that were 5 coats. That high build, it's not the same as what I use at work, so it's going to take a little bit to get used to. It went off really quick, so it were flashing. So normally it's a 5-minute flash off that I use, but that were flashing off really quick. So I had to just keep going and when I put a coat on, it would dry enough to put another coat on, you know, and so on. So it didn't really take me long to high build it. I'll just take you in and you can have a little closer look. So that's the repair with the filler on it. I need another block down. Repairs a bit, needs another block down. You can see the repair when you've high builded it and what it's going to look like. It looks a bit in there to me. It's not perfect, that, but it's better than what it was. It's better to have a little dodgy repair like that than having rust all the way along the bottom of there. But it looks good, that. So that is the perfect shade for British Racing Green. My British Racing Green will cover really quick with that on, and I won't need as much base coat. But you know, you can do it over that yellow stuff or that grey stuff. You know, it's not a problem, is it? Well, thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. I should be going down that side of the car. We'll see, because that side's the easiest one to fix. The other side's got that damage repair on it, remember. So I'll probably be down that side. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. I hope you enjoyed it.